welcome to our non-live members. We're talking now about travelling, and I want to just go through briefly, and keep an eye on the time as well, to talk to you briefly about some of the Young Living products and ideas and suggestions for when we travel. So first of all, I do need to let you know that obviously this is a training and not diagnostic, and it's not medical information, so do consult a health professional if you have any concerns about your health, and just, it's just about being responsible basically. So I just wanted to tell you some statistics, and as most of our members and certainly most of our distributors and business builders are women, sorry Matu, but you're a rare breed, and it's a beautiful thing. So I wanted to give you some statistics on women, and women travel statistics include that women consumers now drive the world travel economy. So women are earning more, spending more, and influencing all levels of the travel industry. And women's purchasing power in the travel segment has never been higher. So us ladies, we're just getting out there more. Obviously, there's a lot of travel involved in corporate for many women, not to mention family as well. So 80% of all travel decisions are made by women. So regardless of who they travel with, who pays for the trip, and where they go, women are 80% of those, they're the influencer. So a woman is the decision maker. 75% of those women who do cultural, adventure, or nature trips are women. So in fact, the average adventure traveler is not a 28-year-old male, but a 47-year-old female these days, and she wears a size 12 dress. I think that's fantastic. So women spend an average of, this is US statistics, they spend an average of $295 annually per individual on outdoor apparel and equipment. And that's just suggesting the extra additional income around travel that gets spent and that you have access to potentially. So who's traveling? Many older women are experiencing this rite of passage, including adventure travel. An increasing portion of solo female travelers and baby boomers and single mothers, they're getting out there and doing it as well. The travel industry is just waking up to the economic power of women. And so it's to those women now that I'm speaking. And the reason for that is we obviously have a lot of resources or tools for travelers that they will be interested in, and you guys will be interested in. So there's two key aspects really to this travel opportunity, and that's firstly the products that women and their families use for their personal care. So shampoo, toothpaste, body wash, that kind of thing. And on the screen you'll see all of these products, which are in fact the contents of the Bon Voyage travel pack. And I have one here. I have one. It's in the gorgeous little kit called, obviously has their Bon Voyage, and in it are all these ingredients you see on the screen, and including your Aroma Bright toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, hand and body lotion. That's the that's the lavender, hand and body lotion. You've got waterless hand soap. You even get a toothbrush. That's dental floss, a toothbrush, your very own toothbrush with its own little cap thing to keep everything dry, and so on. So it's a fantastic little kit. Now, I do suggest if you're traveling on the plane that it's better in your carry-on luggage, because of course the pressure underneath the plane can cause things to pop, and unless things are packaged up for that, then it can be a little bit messy. So do encourage you. It's better to have it on carry-on anyway, because obviously you can have access to it. You can brush your teeth before you land. You can add your oils in here, of course, and so on. So just a little hint is to have it as carry-on luggage in your bag. But also, this is quite handy for your gym bag. And yeah, there's somebody making a comment about the size. Yes, they're 60 mils. They're 60 mils, so they're less than 100 mils. And obviously for domestic travel, they're absolutely fine. So 60 mils, I believe, are okay. Maybe somebody can confirm that for me. But great little kit for gym bags and so on as well. And the other aspect, yeah. So Candace has confirmed it's up to 100 mils. So you should be all right. Let me just check the toothpaste, because that's the one I got caught on last time. It's only 57 grams. So yeah, they should all be fine. I think they purposely made it for, so that's good. Fine for traveling. Yeah, so Candace has travelled with it heaps, she says. It's fine for travelling. So the other aspect, so we have that aspect of travel and our handy little kit for the hotel room or the camping site, or for the gym room, gym shower. But the other aspect of it is the first aid type of concept, where we're traveling, we're outdoors, maybe we're not eating the right things, maybe we're getting a little bit too much sun, maybe your skin gets dry, and so on. So we've got all these things that we have these beautiful Young Living things for, and we're going to talk about those now. Now, the first thing, of course, is to get some carry cases to carry your oils in. And I've seen lots of you have these fabulous versions of these out and about. And I did a bit of research today, and there's absolutely lovely things available. And just on Etsy.com, or is that Etsy.com.au as well? I don't know if you've heard about Etsy.com, but it's a site where craftspeople sell their stuff. So a lot of it's beautifully handmade quality products, and there's a ton of stuff on there. It's etsy.com.au, I think, is the Australian version. Excuse me, I just need a little bit of tea. And then you've got things like very basic bags like this, which you can buy on Amazon.com. Obviously, there's eBay and other sites as well, where you can find these beautiful holders for the oils. And of course, we have our Young Living ones that are branded, and various ones that you'll find in the accessories section of your product guide. My apologies, mine still says 2016. It's just because I've got lots of notes all through mine. And on there is, in there are the carry cases for various sizes that carry various numbers of the essential oils. And they're a great handy thing to have, and they're fantastic gifts. Keep in mind, some of these are inexpensive, and if you're wanting to some oily person in your life, then they're a great gift for them to bring all their oils together. In fact, I bought this one that you see on your screen, the purple one, which I think it's 16, and I bought my partner that one because he wanted it in the bathroom for all the oils that I'd given him to to use. All right, so let's go on to road trips and have a look at some of the things that we might consider for our kit as we're traveling. And first of all, peppermint. I think peppermint's a fantastic one, especially for long trips, because it keeps us awake and alert and alive. And as many people have mentioned, you put a couple of drops on a cotton ball, you stick it into the air vent, and the aroma just wafts throughout the car. And you don't need much, and it has that beautiful uplifting effect for for the whole family. Now, purification is our next one, and that's for just making sure that any smells in the car get alleviated. So maybe you've been traveling a while, camping out, or going to various beaches, and who knows, it's just fantastic for traveling. And Yvonne says, correct for traveling. So I'm just checking in with your chats. Candace says, popping in the swimming bag to wash the kids up after lessons. And was that the purification, Candace? Or perhaps a peppermint, which is a great idea. Oh, the Bon Voyage kit. Sorry, that was back before. Okay, so purification is another essential must-have for your traveling kit. Now, another one that you might not be aware of, and it's really for placing on the tummy, just for a comfortable tummy as we're driving and as we're indulging maybe, and we just want to give ourselves some beautiful tummy comfort. Then the aroma ease and the digize or the digize are particularly good for that. And then if it all gets too much and you're over the kids and you've eaten too much ice cream or something, then you just might need your stress away. And it's a good idea to have some of that in the kit ongoing as well. Another one for flying, if perhaps you need a little bit of courage for getting on the plane, then once we have our Valor 2, which is not far away, hopefully, then that's obviously a great one for a little bit of flying courage. And then I have a couple of extra ideas. So keep thinking of your ideas as well. I'm going to ask you for your ideas in a little bit. Now, lavender is great. It's one of those all-rounders. It's like lavender and frankincense, king, queen of the oils. Lavender has many, many uses, and a lot of them you know already, but also very good for just calming, keeping us calm. I've actually got it diffusing at the moment. I'll show you that in a second. And it's just for helping relax at the end of the day, make sure we sleep well, and so on. So it's just an absolute must-have. Now I'm just dealing with my things on the screen. Bear with me. Okay, so another thing that is a good suggestion is to have some carrier oil. And a lot of people, what they do is they save their empty bottles and then put something in it that they're going to use later. And if you have a little roller ball, which I've got an image for you in a minute, if you've got a little roller ball, you can put that in the top of the glass jar, the glass bottle, and you've got something to roll on while you're traveling as well. So a bit of carrier oil in an old bottle is a really good idea if you just want a small amount, or otherwise just bring your V6 oil with you. And it's a great thing when you want to mix up your own blend, or you want to dilute, or somebody's got a little bit of oil in their eye. We never use water, we use oil too. So you don't want to go without a little bit of carrier oil on your trip as well. And then speaking of roll-ons, of course, we have the specific roll-ons, Deep Relief being an example of them. Beautifully convenient for, once again, the rolling on of the feet or the temples or the neck, depending on which ones you're using. They're pretty handy as well for traveling, for handbags, and so on. Yeah, Yvonne's saying she does the empty bottle thing. I know some people will put some of the raindrop oils in with a little bit of V6 and use that as their handy little travel version as well, their travel mini raindrop. And here on your screen is the Aroma Glide, and you can buy these as well so that you can convert any appropriate bottle. There's a mark on the bottom of the bottle that tells you, it's like a kind of a bee and it's got a B type shape on the bottom of the bottle, which tells you that it's appropriate for the Aroma Glide roller ball, and that turns any oil into a roll-on. So very convenient. Now, of course, when we're traveling, we want to have a diffuser, and the USB diffusers are ideal for this. So whether you're traveling from home to work or overseas, as long as you've got a USB port somewhere, usually in your computer, then these USB diffusers are fantastic. So the other one, which I'm going to show you because it's hard to tell just by looking at it, this is my, can you see that? This is my aroma, my orb diffuser. Can you see it? It's doing little, you probably can't see it very well, but it's wafting out. Oh, there you go. If it's in front of something dark, then you can see it better. It's wafting out mist. I'll put some lavender oil in there, and it's connected into my computer. So it's just attached to my computer with a USB cable, and there it sits. So it's great for, I don't know, teenagers while they're studying. It does have a wick in it, and you can turn it over and it doesn't spill. So I wouldn't turn it over and keep it turned over perhaps, but I've never spilt it. I just don't want you to have any accidents, but I've never spilt mine. Some people have it in their car. It's quite convenient, especially if you have a USB port in your car. Very handy. All right. Now we just need to keep going quickly because we're just about to finish up. So in the hotel rooms, a lot of the Young Living members, I've heard, will, as well as I do, bring along their purification and their thieves to make their hotel room beautiful smelling. And you can put a little bit of, once again, put it on a cotton ball and put it into your air vent in the room and make it smell all nice. Thieves is also another one that lots of people will have on the plane, just to make sure that they're breathing in their own aromas and not someone else's, if I could say it that way. So there's a lot more ideas for travel. I know you've got a lot more ideas, lots of creative ways that people will use it. Meredith loves her RC. Is that on the plane, Meredith? Just to make sure that how can we say that in a compliant way? So just so we're protected. Yvonne says she makes up carrot seed, myrrh, coconut oil in an empty bottle for when traveling outdoors. You can add the Aroma Glide as well. Yeah, we love the carrot seed oil, especially at the end of a long day outside in the sun. And yep, definitely on the plane as well. Meredith says yes for RC in the hotel. I've been to a couple of hotel rooms and there's been smokers in there. Now, usually I change rooms because I really don't like that, and they shouldn't have been smoking in there. But sometimes it's really nice to have your own aromas in your hotel room rather than someone else's. Yeah, a few extra cotton balls for the hotel. Make sure you have that in your kit. Great for using next to smelly travelers. So thank you. You're heading over now to the next presentation. Please make sure you hop on the social media training. Thank you very much, everyone. Short and sweet. But remember, next month, I will be talking about sensual scents. So come on over. Nice and short and sweet today. Thank you so much for your time and for your attention and your contribution. I really appreciate it. Thanks, everyone. Joyce, Mark, thank you. Really, really, thank you. Thanks, Cynthia. Welcome again. All right. Thanks, everyone. Good night.